Alright guys, this is going to be a tutorial on the random number generator. Now this tutorial is probably going to be a bit longer than usual because it is quite a complicated device. But let's get right into it anyway. What you guys are going to want to do is you want to go over to your content browser and you want to search for random number generator. It'll be this one right here, and you're also going to want to get a trigger. Search that up as well. You want to have both of these. Now what you guys want to do is just place this down wherever you want, just like that. Now we're going to go into the settings, and I'm going to be going over the settings and how they work. Now guys, there's two different ways you can use this. You can either use a winning value, which means it'll roll 1 to 10. And this is here. This is the range. I forgot to explain. This is the range. So it's 1 to 10. You could also have 0, which is pretty much just like 11 to 10. I mean, 11 different outcomes. But yeah, so it'll roll 1 to 10. If it lands on 4, then it wins, and then that'll send an event which you guys can use whatever you want. The other way to do it is you have no winning value, so just change it to 0 or anything that's not in between 1 and 10. And you do this, you do zone direction, have a zone direction, and it makes a zone like this. Now guys, pretty much what you would want to do is you just have a trigger in each one of these zones, right? And so it'll select a number 1 to 10. Like if I stand on it, I think it does it, yep. It selects 5. So it sets off this zone, and that would set off a trigger in there. And this would be super useful if you guys have, like, for example, like a Zone Wars game mode where each round there's 10 different game modes and you want to randomly pick one. And each trigger would randomly select those game modes. You guys can do that if you would want. We'll go through a couple more settings. Obviously this is the roll time. This is just the time it takes for it to select the number. Pick each number once. No, probably not. If you want it to be completely random, I wouldn't have this on. Reset after use, you want to have this on so it resets every single time. Reset delay, just have that on 0. Award score, this is one if there is a winning number, or the number is, yeah, if there's a winning number selected, do you want score to be awarded to the player? Probably not, but that is an option. Zone direction, you can change this. Doesn't really make a difference. Length, this is how big the squares are, so you can make this bigger. I'll change it to 10 just to show you. And now each one of the zones is quite a lot bigger. It's about as big as one of these squares. You guys want to have like multiple triggers, or you just want to have more room inside that. Width, you can also change that. That's just the width that way. You can also change the height, and if you want to have this visible during game, you're probably going to have this somewhere hidden anyway, but you can turn this off. Play audio, that's the audio it makes, like right here when I do this. You can hear that. Activating team, that's if you only want certain teams to be able to activate this. Then enable during phase, you probably just want to keep this on always. Activate on phase, this would be if you want at the start of the round maybe, for this to be activated and for it to do, like for it to go off, it would go off at the start of the round like that. You could change this to waiting for players or game countdown, so at the end of the game countdown it would do it, or game start. That's basically the same thing. I think this might be the start of the countdown, not the end of it, and this would be the end of the countdown. And then waiting for players is the pre-game lobby. But yeah guys, that's pretty much all the settings in the random number generator device. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer as many as possible. And also make sure to like and subscribe if this video was helpful.